So let's just take a moment to arrive. Just be still. Put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just notice how you're feeling. You want to close your eyes, close your eyes. And just forget about everything from the day. Just happened, what you had for dinner. Just forget. Just be here. And here we are. Well, play from the start. And just take a look at the pictures. Just notice how you're feeling. Let's take a moment to notice. All right. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you felt. Did I go too far? Let's have a look. Nope, that's the right one. It's December. The small things to love about December. Well, there's Christmas songs, cozy sweaters, family time, Christmas trees, warm blankets, gingerbread cookies, hot chocolate, playing in the snow. And maybe you can watch lots of movies, a movie marathon. Maybe all those things you'll do in December, or maybe some of them, and it will bring you much joy and happiness. And before we do this, December challenge. Oh my gosh, lots to do. So our December challenge, it incorporates the yoga challenges from the past 5 months. Oh my gosh, so you know all these things. You've practiced them and you've got a bingo thing to fill out on the back under the word peace. So it will be easy for you because you've done all these things already. So if you remember, the mantras is what we say, right? You remember that's kind of what we say, like peace is in us. This the fiddly things with our hands, that's a mudra, but what we say is a mantra. So peace is in me. Peace is in me. And it helps us to focus on helps our concentration. And mantras are always positive, so it's positive intentions, which is handy because we have an intention later. We have to set an intention too, so it will help. And also it's positive thoughts. So that's the mantra. So you have to do, it says try a new mantra, but we can just say peace is in me. That can be your mantra. That's what you like. And Om, if you remember, Om is a mantra because it's something we say. And Om can be said like Om. You really make a nice sound in your body. And Om means, oh, mind, body, and spirit. And that's the symbol for Om, written in Sanskrit. And this is something that's said a lot. Om Shanti 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 Om. And the word Shanti means peace. So your mantra could be Om Shanti 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 Om. And you could also say this to yourself. I understand, I see, I speak, I love, I do, I feel, I am. Kind of makes you think about what you do and how you feel. And the next thing to do on the list of challenges is the sun salutation. Well, we did this, and if you remember, the sun salutation helps your brain, helps your lungs, helps your bones, helps your heart, helps your muscles, helps your digestion, your stomach, and all the other bits and pieces that go with your digestion. And all together, they just make you feel happy and good and healthy. So if you don't feel like doing the sun salutation, you could just do your downward dog. We'll practice that later, don't you worry. And if you remember, there's a whole long sun salutation where you have to get on the floor and up and down and up and down. You could just do this, which is a half sun salutation, but we'll practice that too. I sent you that so you can, if you don't remember, you can print that and practice it. Oh, the next thing on the list, woohoo, is something we just did in the month of November, and that was gratitude. Gratitude towards yourself and others. So one of the things you could do is thank you cards, but we could also just sit and have a moment where you think to yourself, gratitude breath. Just think what you're grateful for. That's always nice to do. Just take a moment for gratitude breath. The next thing is setting a daily intention on our list here. And that kind of goes with the mantra. That's when we say something. And when we're setting a daily intention, it's what we say to ourselves, and it's always a positive thing. And like at the beginning of the day, you say, today I will be. Today I will be what you think. Well, let's just think. Here's a good idea for you. Today I will be calm. You might like that one. Today I will be confident. That's a positive thing to think about. Set. So it's like setting a goal for yourself. Setting an intention is like setting a goal. So today I will be calm. Today I will be confident. Today I will be caring. And this is a very good one for yourself. Let things go. Yes, it's a good thing to let things go. It makes you feel better, and it means that you probably won't get into a conflict or be in a bad mood for somebody else or with somebody else. You just let things go. And of course, You can just kind of say that one thing, today I will be whatever, but this is something which is kind of a nice little setting and intention. Use your voice for kindness, your ears for compassion, your hands for charity, your mind for truth, and your heart for love. Now that's a long one. Usually we just choose one thing, but that kind of is nice to, when you think about, what is an intention? And then you think about something positive, and if you kind of just think of all those things, one of those things I'm sure will happen. Probably two of those things will happen. You'll be able to do in a day. And then also, you can think in the beginning of the day, setting your intention. I can plant seeds of kindness every day and watch the flowers blossom. And then the last challenge on your list. So you don't have to do these every day. Pick one. Meditate outside, right? Well, here we are. I sent you this, and it has a nice little kind of story meditation on the back. So it says meditate outside. Well, if it gets really cold, you can just think about that you've gone outside. And when you're feeling cold outside, how it feels to be inside. Because you gotta go outside to come inside and enjoy the inside. And it says, pretend to be lounging by the fire on a cold winter's day. Big fluffy snowflakes are falling outside. Imagine hearing the wood crackle in the fireplace. The candles twinkle as they light up the cozy room. Your puppy or kitty is curled up on your lap, making you feel toasty warm. The heat from the fire warms your body as you sip hot chocolate. You take a deep breath and feel the warmth. So you kind of can think about how it feels outside and then how it feels inside as well. So you got lots of things to do this month. So you can do as many or as little as you need to do each day and fill up the bingo card. And continuing with our theme of winter, we're going to meditate. But we're going to meditate in the snow. Just sit. The snowflakes are coming down. December is a time of all the holidays that we have. And so we just spread loving kindness a lot to other people during the month of December. So as we said, you can look at the snow or you can close your eyes. Just think about someone close to you and say to yourself, may they be peaceful, may they be safe, may they be happy. Now think about someone who you're not getting on with at the moment. Someone maybe who's bugging you at the moment. Just think to yourself, may they be peaceful, may they be safe, may they be happy. And now think about yourself. May I be peaceful, may I be safe, may I be happy. Let's just think about everyone in the world. May they be peaceful, may they be safe, may they be happy. May they be peaceful, may they be safe, may they be happy. Hopefully you're feeling warm and fuzzy inside, looking at those cold snowflakes coming down. There. All right. So snow's okay when it looks like that. You don't have to be outside in it. So let's just think about let go. It's one of the things we could set for the day. One of your intentions could be letting go. Oop, disappeared. Let go. And of course, another intention you could have for the day is to be patient with yourself or with others. That could be one of your intentions or goals for the day. And of course, you could accept who you are. That's a good intention or goal. And accept other people. And of course, gratitude. Always think about being grateful for things that you have, not just things, feelings. All right, so got my empty basket. It needs filling. So Jennifer, I have a stone here, so maybe you could think of something you're grateful for. Here it goes. Now, next one is Megan. Then Claire. And then Sarah. And Kathy. So now I do not have an empty basket. So if we just did gratitude last month, so you can carry on with that to help you with your challenge for the month, however you were doing it. And if you want to wake up happy, go to sleep grateful. Sounds excellent. So let's just take a moment. One hand or two hands on your heart, or one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, however feels more comfortable to you. Let's just take a moment to stop and notice how we're feeling now. And we have a story today. My magic breath. So we're busy doing all those challenges. Don't forget about our breath. Do you have magic breath? Let's see. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Wow, you do have magic breath. The magic breath is special. It helps when you have to make many thoughts, when you have too many thoughts running through your mind. At the end of the day, there is a lot to think about. Sometimes, when you are worried or nervous or sad, deep breaths can help push some of those thoughts away. Think about when you feel happy. Taking a big breath in and thinking about something that made you feel great will help you to enjoy your happy moments even more. It's magic. Let's try it out. What happened today that made you smile? Take a deep breath in and picture that moment in your mind. Get ready. Let's blow out all those happy thoughts onto the page. Now that looks like happiness. Keep blowing, keep thinking happy. Phew, that is a lot of happiness. I bet you have a smile on your face. A big smile can make you feel better. But sometimes things happen that make you feel sad or mad. Did something happen today that made you feel that way? I bet it's stuck in your mind. Let's try your magic breath again. Think about what happened. Now keep it in your mind. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Now blow out your breath here. One more time. Take an even bigger breath. Remember that happy thought. Use it to push out your sad thought. Can you blow that sad thought right off the page? Keep trying. Make sure to blow all the sad thoughts out of sight. Woo! You did it. Goodbye, sad thoughts. Do you feel better now? You used your magic breath to help you. Take deep breaths in and out when you are sad or mad or worried or happy. Can help you feel better. Your magic breath can help you laugh and appreciate happy times. Magic breath can also help you feel calm when you are not so happy. Instead of having your mind full of thoughts at the end of the day, when your mind is ready for sweet dreams, let's do one big yawn together. Time to give your magic breath a rest. Sweet dreams until tomorrow. There. So that was just to remind you about how breathing helps you make it through the day. As in one of those challenges, except for gratitude breath, there wasn't really anything about breathing. We mustn't forget that breathing does help, right? Right. Okay. So we're going to go to the mat. We'll sit down because we always have to warm up our spine. And then we'll practice our sun salutation, which is one of the challenges. I'm going to go and sit on my little cushion. There we go. So I'm sitting up nice and tall. So if you are sitting, just rearrange yourself, get your spine nice and tall. And you know that we start by doing our curling our spine into our cat, sliding our hands back to our hips, looking up for our cow. Going backwards and forwards, into cat, and then into cow, and then into cat. Just nice and slowly and gently as we start our movements. Back and forth, cat and cow. And then just come and sit up nice and tall, and we can go from side to side. Yeah. Good job, everybody. And then hands on knees, and back to cat and cow. Slide the hands back to the hips, pulling the elbows back, looking up, curling into our cat. Sliding the hands back to the hips. The cow, sliding back, the cat, and back the cow. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall again, ready for lifting up our arms, growing, 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 and then dropping our hands. One hand on your knee, one hand behind you. And do a nice twist, sitting nice and tall. As you breathe, that spine gets taller. And lift and to the other side. One hand behind you, one hand on your knee. And up and over. And up and over. Just pause there and breathe. And then bring those hands up and let them fall down nice and slowly as you take a long, deep breath out. And hands on knees. And finishing with our cat and cow. All right, sit up, hand on heart, hand on belly. Notice how you're feeling. Doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. Just notice how you are feeling. Okay. And on to our tabletop. So onto our hands and knees. So knees below the hips, the hands below the shoulders, and we're going to start with our big circles. Around and around we go. The hips are going round. They drop down to the heels, over to the side, on forward. Now dropping the hips down to the ankles. Move around. And then you can go the other way. Round and around we go. Big circles with the hips. Out to the side, down to the ankles, out to the side, coming forward. Go the other way if you feel like it. Move how your body feels it needs to move. Now we're just going to take a moment Do a nice stretch, nice extended child's pose. So the hips go down to the ankles. Let's just stretch those arms out. This is how they stretch. Like a cat or a dog does. They do this. Stretch out. And then just come up to the tabletop again. But you're going to reach forward. Your hands near the end of your mat. And then the elbows go down and the head goes down. But your hips are up in the air. For our puppy pose, or our melting pot pose, and the two names. And just take a moment to breathe and feel calm. Nice deep breath, slow deep breath. Push yourself back. We're going into child's pose. So open up those knees, keep the big toes together. The hips just melt down through your ankles. Let the head come down to the mat. Remember, you put your hands below your head if that feels better. Or your head can go right down to the mat. And enjoy child's pose. Take those deep breaths. Just relax. Just feel your muscles becoming soft. Just feel still and quiet and calm. Push yourself up. Bring those knees together. And we're going to practice our downward facing dog, because if that's what you want to do instead of sun salutation, then you can do that. So I need blocks because my arms are short. Otherwise, you can put your hands on the mat. But I need my blocks. Uncurl your or curl your toes underneath. You will push with strong arms and strong legs. So your arms are straight, your legs are straight. Your hips are up in the air. Just stretch those legs, stretch those arms. If that's what you want to do every morning, or whenever you want to do your practice, you can do this. Give you a nice stretch. And then we're just going to walk our feet forward. And our hands are on the mat. And we're slowly going to come up, nice and slowly, to standing, to mountain pose. There we are. And from here into mountain pose, just stand nice and tall. Take a moment, get yourself grounded, because we're going to practice our sun salutation. So lift and spread the toes and then let the toes go down. Notice how your feet are touching the mat. Now your ankles are below the knees are below the hips are below the shoulders. Then the shoulders are just relaxed, palms are facing forward. These muscles here, your core muscles, are engaged, so they're keeping you nice and tall. Feels like, you know, when you want to pull in and look nice and slim, that's what those muscles are. Notice your tongue. Notice your jaw. Maybe do a yawn or a little wiggle with your jaw. Take the tension out of there. Now we're going to start our sun salutation. We're going to bring our hands up, reach up, and bring them down to heart center, so we can start there. Right, here we go. So up, reach up, sweep the hands out and down, bend at the hips, down to the mat. Let the head drop down. Then lift your hands to your knees so you have a flat back. Then down to the mat. The head is down. Sweep the hands up high, and bring your hands to heart center. That's our sun salutation that we can do as part of the challenge. But you don't need to do just one, you can do a few. So here we go. Up, and the hands go down, heads down. Then lift your hands to your knees so you have a straight spine. Then hands to the mat. And bring those hands up, then down to heart center. And we do it again. Up and down to the mat. Heads down. And hands up to the knees with a straight spine, so a flat back. And then back down to the mat. Heads down. Sweep those hands up. Reach up. Bring your hands to heart center. Great job, everybody. Let's do it again. Up. And let those hands come down to the mat. Heads down. Then lift the hands up to the knees with a straight spine. Back down to the mat. Heads down. Then sweep those hands up. And down to heart center. Good job, everybody. Now, let's just take a moment. Back to mountain pose. So your legs should not have moved. So your ankles should be below your knees should be below your hips below your shoulders. Everything's still in the same place. Let's just put our hands on our backs. A little look up to the sky. Take up a few breaths here. Just very gentle look up. And back to mountain pose. And step your right foot forward. Left foot back. Bend that front knee. We're looking forward. And we can put our hands on our hips. We can put our hands up high, or we can put our hands in our warrior pose. But we're looking forward. We're a strong warrior. This is warrior one. Bring feet together. And then right foot goes back. And left foot is at the front. Bend that knee at the front. And we're going to lift those arms up. Warrior one. Legs are strong. One leg is doing something different to the other leg, so this is why it's a little bit of a challenge, but that's okay, we can do it. Bring those hands down, bring both feet together. I'm just going to move back a bit so you can see me. And now we're going to do one more sun salutation, just so you remember how to do it. So let's sweep our hands up, bring our hands to heart center. And then up, sweep the hands down, bending at the hips, head goes down. Bring the hands to the knees, flat back, hands to the mat, head goes down. Bring those hands up, sweep them up high, and bring your hands to heart center. All right, you just remember that. And now, after all that work, we can go back down onto the mat. And we'll do a child's pose. Child's pose is always nice to do after we've had our little be moving, working hard. So tabletop, and then move those knees apart, keep the big toes together, let the hips go down, the head go down, melt into child's pose, enjoy the rest. With that sun salutation, work your spine. Yeah, this is going to let your spine relax. Take some deep breaths here. Push yourself up nice and slowly. Bring the knees together. Then spin around so you're on your back. And you know, knees up, feet on the ground, palms on the ground. Lift those hips up. Lift up the hips. Look in the bridge. Let the water flow under the bridge. And then just let your hips go down nice and slowly. Take a few breaths here. Get ready to lift those hips up again. Breathe in and push up. Feet pushing into the ground. Palms pushing into the ground. And let the hips come down nice and slowly. Bring the knees up. Have a little rock from side to side. Put those feet down. Keep the knees together. Let the knees fall to one side. And arms go out in a T with the palms facing up. Face away from the knees. Draw supine twist. Just relax. Those deep breaths take you to a place that's going to make you feel good. Deep breaths, slow deep breaths. And bring those knees up to face the sky. Keep the knees together, drop them to the other side. Turn your head away. Notice where your body is feeling the stretch from the side, maybe. Bring those knees up. Bring those knees up, give them a hug, roll from side to side. Then feet go down. And you get into your Shavasana position. Oops, my camera went flying, didn't it? Sorry about that. All right, so we'll put the music on. Here we go. Just stretch out your arms and legs. Just be still, taking in a few deep breaths. Close your eyes and think about melting into the ground. Let go of any thoughts from your day. Just breathe and relax. Just bring your attention to your feet and relax your feet. Now bring your attention to your legs. Just relax your legs, relax your knees. Relax your belly and your chest. Now just think about your hands. Relax your hands and your elbows, your arms, your shoulders. Relax your face, your chin, your mouth, your nose. And just think about your body. Is there any part of your body that needs extra love today? Any part of your body that still needs to relax? Just take a moment and let that body that hasn't relaxed yet, just let that part of your body relax. Just think about an intention you could have. Remember, an intention is a focus, a goal that you might have for tomorrow. You could think about saying, I am strong. I am calm. Think about those words. I am strong. I am calm. Just know that you are safe and cared for. Just breathe and relax and let things go. And slowly start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll onto one side and push yourself up. Come up to sitting. And let's just come together. And so, remember your December challenge. A new mantra, the sun salutation each day, gratitude towards yourself and others. Set a daily intention. Try to meditate outside, or even think about going outside, or just meditate looking out the window. Be gentle with yourself. This is a time of change. Whether your holidays are crazy busy or lazy slow, look for ways to integrate yoga into your holiday activities with ease and grace. And then somebody said, in today's rush, we all think too much, seek too much, want too much, and forget about the joy of just being. There. So just be happy. Bless you. And we could just think, if you think peace is in me, peace is in me, peace is in me, peace is in me. And that will help you to calm down and slow down as the things in December just go crazy, crazy, crazy. Just keep thinking, peace is in me. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to be calm. Sometimes our mothers get crazy and worried about all the things they have to do. That's right. That's right.
We are full of love. We are artists in the Bean Studio. We are love.
That's right. Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry, Luna.
Oh, I've got your love and your light in my heart. That's going to help me get through the day, through the week until we meet again.
Okay.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Bye.
Luna, thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Bye.
Bye.